The East Ohio Port Authority has big goals for improving housing in Washington County over the next couple of years. Some of these plans are city-specific, like the Marietta Residential Revitalization Program that we reported on earlier this week. Port Authority Jesse Roush says they're also looking to improve housing in Belpre and throughout the county. One part of that could be building more units like these homes on Blennerhassett Avenue in Belpre, which Roush says are compact and flood resistant. Those are important qualities for building many units in a floodplain. Overall, Roush says they want to take a comprehensive approach to housing improvements.
Ideally, if we can get to doing 10 to 12 units a year, we're going to start to move the needle. But we want to really try to hit the housing market at all levels. And so that could be these row homes, or that could be traditional single family. It could be high density multifamily. So we're working with a variety of partners now to really address all of our needs at every level.
Roush says they're in talks with a builder that's interested in investing in the county that has the capability of building up to 30 units a year. Roush says they hope to address an overall lack of new homes in the county, which have declined since the 1990s and dropped even more during the pandemic. With